Hey everybody, it's Bust with Battles with Bust number 53. Today we are celebrating Cinco de Mayo and we are going to be doing battle with the Sombrero Bros. And so, if you're not familiar, for the most part, at least in modern times here in America, the purpose of Cinco de Mayo is to get together, you eat some Mexican food, and then you drink some margaritas. Pretty simple. Pretty awesome, way better than something like St. Patrick's Day where the food's just shit, and it's all around a good time. But I figured if we're going to make a video, come out here and appropriate some culture for the purposes of of making Legends of Runeterra content, we could at least take a hot minute to go and look at the history of it. And it's kind of interesting, it's weird. Like it starts out with just a battle in Mexico. They have a small band of dudes and they get together and eliminate a stronger French force. And so people would get together, celebrate that victory on the day that it happened. And then from the parts of Mexico that are now modern day California, they really celebrated hard and they really kept the traditions up and running. And then once that portion of Mexico was in America, just kind of spread throughout the rest of America. So it doesn't sound like they even really celebrate it too much in Mexico anymore. I don't know. I just kind of glanced through the Wikipedia page, but the thing that was kind of interesting to me was it's one of the biggest beer sales days across the nation. It outdoes St. Patrick's Day. It outdoes the Super Bowl. And I can't remember if it was said it was the biggest one. It wouldn't surprise me if it was, but I thought that was pretty wild and crazy that it's such a big boozy kind of day. But if you want, go out there, eat some tacos and stuff. They do the food with the best of them. We're pretty lucky to have the Mexican flavors so close to us because it's all so good. But to continue on with that theme, if you're not familiar with the old school Mexican hat, the sombrero, we read the definition here. It's a wide brimmed Mexican men's hat used to shield the face and the eyes from the sun. Usually has a high pointed crown and an extra wide brim to protect the head and the neck and the shoulders from the sunburns. And so, as we look at that and think about that, I know a couple of bros that have it. It's the Sombrero Bros. Now, I'll know for one way, people are going to look at Slotbot and be like, Bust, you're a dumbass. You call the fearsome dog the fearsome dog. It's actually a bird. We'll let you slide with this one. Slotbot's not wearing a sombrero. You're wrong. He is. It's not some kind of spinny thing on his head. This is a sombrero. It's got a wide brim. Casts a shadow upon his face and his shoulders. Definitely counts. Marked it. You can see it here. Same thing applies to Twisted Fate. I think this one is a little bit more questionable. I'm not 100% sure on the matter, but I did some investigation. It's got a wide brim on it. It's got a pointy thing on top. It completely gets all of the sun out of his eyes. You can't even see them things in there, and so I think it is appropriate here as well. And so they're ready to celebrate. I'm ready to celebrate. Let's swing back to the deck list here, and we're looking to fully, take advantage of the slot bot. And so the slot bot, it does get some bonuses from Twisted Fate, right? You can play the blue card off Twisted Fate, use that to boost our slot bot. We're also having this inclusion of the Black Market Merchant just to have another way to come in and draw some cards and get the slot bot going. And then also the more standard Zap Spray Fin. But the problem that you're going to run into with the slot bot is say everything goes right. Everything's going perfect. He gets like 3 bonus stats. He rolls into being a 7-2, and then he just trades with your opponent's 2-drop. That's not what we want to have happen. So we're including Might as well. Might is here to ensure that the slot bot gets to slam in for tons of damage, and it also synergizes nicely with Zap. And so we can have the slot bot on board. We can play Zap to draw a card. That card draw is Might, and now we have the Might ready to boom into battle with our slot bot. And so those are the slot bot related combos we're playing with here today. Otherwise, we just have the typical Pirates early game aggression package, a nice suite of burn spells to be going to the face, and then of course Misfortune as the other champion of choice. I did some investigation. Would not call her hat a sombrero. I think this is more of a piratey galleon. Is that a galleon? Not a gallio. Something like that kind of hat. Very piratey, not sombrero. You're learning it here first. You got your culture directly from Bust. But that's it. We got to get to battle with this thing. I'm ready. I'm hyped for it. We do have to go and turn something premium. And man, this is the day for Slotbot. This is his day in the sun. He's the full focus of everything we're doing here today. Got to pay the pay-to-win price onto the Slotbot. Get in here and good and ready for battle. So, we're ready. The Sombrero bros are ready to do it. Let's get them on in there. So yeah, it's great. It's great. I know that the audience around here is kind of worldwide. A lot of European folks that hang out with the channel, and so if you have an opportunity to snack on some Mexican food, well worth it. Well worth it. It's incredibly good. I think in some of my random watching of food related television shows, everyone was kind of like wondering why we never got the slow cooked meats over here like you do. Like if you take a stick and put some meats on it, let it slow roast throughout the day, and then you make a flatbread full of meats. It's basically what the burrito is, except way better. And so get one of those in your day if you got it, if you got the ability to do so. All right, this hand turned out to be fairly awkward. I suspected the trade to happen on the first turn, but now we don't have a ton of things to do on turn 3. We can get the black market merchants kind of going, but this is pretty awkward opener. We want to be spending all of our mana in the first 3 turns on units, and we kind of missed out on one there, especially missing out on the damage from the Demolitionist. Okay, though, I'm going to just go with the card draw on this one. We did just pick up the Slotbot, but I'm going to give this a turn before we try and drop him down. It's a nice little addition in the Fleet Feather Tracker. We'll go ahead and add him to the board. All right, not bad. Here he is. Slotbot here to block. I mean, we could probably pretty safely get in front of action with Slotbot, but I don't want to lose the stats. This 2 damage isn't that big of a deal at this point. And then if we roll Slotbot into something big, that can be quite useful. We have a bird hook into action next turn. Just ultimately doesn't seem too necessary. We got 5-3. That's pretty big. Pretty big. Sharp sight works for me. So we get him for 9. Okay, and we can make the decision here if we want to either like gold card away action or get the black market merchant going. Well, gold card won't work anymore. I think it would be okay if we just overbanked 1 mana, and then there's also the chance we can just play whatever we draw here. Oh man, a golden Aegeus. That was unexpected, yet awesome. Sure. Cupcake it. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got the wrong emotes. God, I gotta fix that. Okay. Get him, Slotbot. God, I'm glad he's getting so much glory this game. This has been beautiful. Our full build around bro is out here and just crushing. It's been pretty sweet. Get him to 4, ready to boom with a decimate. We'll have to wait on him to spend some mana before we decimate, just in case he has Rite of Negation, but we're looking to be in a pretty good spot here. Spend 5 mana on a do nothing. We'd appreciate it. Give us a little taste of the 5 mana do nothing. I want to play Twisted Fate, but then we're short on what we need to do. Just bring it. Like if his turn is playing Rite of Negation to counter this decimate, we've just won the game anyways. All right, GG. So man, speaking of all the Mexican food, that brings me to an important point. This is Extremely, extremely important. And so, in terms of the fast casual Mexican, you have two choices, right? You have Chipotle and you have Qdoba. Now, the thing between the two is they all serve up the exact same thing, except Chipotle has dog shit level queso, as to where Qdoba has the good stuff. And so I will take it to my grave. I will be forever a believer that Qdoba is superior, and it really pisses me off out here. I don't know if there was just like one dude in Kansas City that owned all the Qdobas, but they all fucking went out of town. And so if you want to go get Qdoba, you have to drive like 45 minutes away just to get them tasty treats right in your dome. And it's fucking brutal. Fucking brutal. You just go to Chipotle and it's like, man, I really want queso, but it tastes so bad here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I just won't eat it, is what it typically amounts to for me. But man, it's tough. It's tough. All right, this one's coming together okay. It's like even if he has the dragon here, it's not that bad. This is fine. We could get through this. I mean, is this a world where we ever just play might? Right? We can might one of our units and take this thing down. I'm not really amped about it. I think I'm a little bit more interested in just getting Misfortune going. Like, if he has to spend his next turn just, like, blocking Misfortune and then playing another combat trick, when we have access to, like, Might and Sharp Sight, I think this is pretty okay. It should be a tough turn for him to just add additional dudes to the board. The thing that has me a little worried would be the likes of single combat. If he's able to, like, single combat something away. Alright, well, it's gotta be the might. We can't just let this thing hang out on the board. Okay. Game says we're getting them for 4. Got a point of overwhelm coming in. And so not ideal, but we've had worse happen. This has been a bit of an awkward draw. This will happen when you're playing the double ups, and then you can kind of pick them up at inopportune times. But we'll make it work. All right. Bring your 3 damage upon me. I will accept it. Bring your 5 damage upon me. I forgot about the gem still being in there. He's got a handful of them.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
Okay. Let's get these damages in here. Can't let him add another unit to the board. We have to get this swing in now, and then just have something go right. But it's not ridiculous to think that we can't make a double up work here. Right? If he wants to, say, block the rear guard with Pantheon, play some kind of combat trick. If he has another, like, removal spell, then we're gonna be hurting. But if we land a double up on Pantheon this turn, it's gonna be pretty huge. Guiding Light to face. Interesting. So he's still going to have 2 mana in hand. Or 2 mana to play another card in hand. So we can go for the double up. I think that's where we're at. We just Sharp Sight, get the additional damage onto Pantheon, and then we got to kind of hope that the double up works. Get this 4 damage in. Maybe he'll spend some mana on something that doesn't matter. Playing some gems. Yeah. Wonder if he's wise to the plan. Nope. Okay, so at least we got to spend. So this is such an investment, but I think we're just stuck doing it. We're never gonna hit like these 4 damages to face with the double up. This is like I can already tell you what's gonna happen. We're gonna get like all this investment into Pantheon, and then he's just gonna drop another one. But I think we're kind of stuck. This does get us kind of close to burn range, though. This will take him down to 7 with the double up. We'll hopefully have a bit of width on him next turn. And then there is a world where they just like they go, hey, watch me spew these Saga Seekers on the board, and we actually get one. Okay, I believe in us. Steve, ready for battle next turn? Pretty good. Told you. No. Hey, my first rodeo, boys. I knew what was going to happen.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Pirate hat. That's pretty good for us, though. If he hits Spell Shield, it's bad. And then like Spell Shield and Lifesteal are going to be the ones that are going to cause us problems. But looks like he did hit the Lifesteal, but did not hit Spell Shield. We got a gold card. How does like double up work in terms of our own units? Deal 2 to an enemy? You can't. F. So we need another Noxus Blast. That's not it. All right. Well, we called our shot and knew what was going to happen. But if his Pantheon was anything else, right? If that was just a dragon or another fated unit or something, we would have been able to take that one down. It's just the roll of the dice didn't land our way with him hitting the Lifesteal. So we could have dealt with the Spell Shield. He wouldn't have been able to kill us there, but the Lifesteal was too much. All right, let's find us some 1-drops here. Found them. We've been getting some real awkward draws here today. I know I'm playing like a bit more of than the usual spell package. A lot of these times you'll just see like 6 or 7 spells coming out of these, but we've been drawing tons of them today. But let's get our biggest bro on the board. Rearguard coming in for 3. Vigio Callista. Not sure what this stuff is with the Freylords in it. Mistwraiths, I like what you're about. It's like being back in Expedition. You all remember that format, Expedition? Yeah, I miss it. It's fun. I haven't bothered to go back and play any, but it was quite the good time. Curious if he throws away the Callista. Does not. We have like some ways to prevent her from flipping next turn if that's what it comes down to. If he wants to be like, here's a haunted relic, then we can get a shutdown before she flips. Not a super important thing to do. Kind of like these hanging out. It's a good target for double up. I mean, is that where we're at this moment? I mean, I think we're going to be getting pretty good attacks next turn. I think we can give up on this Callista actually doing anything. Right, with her flip. I think we can win the game before her flip matters. Now Steve on the ready. We can get a big might attack in here. This should be fine. Like my kind of idea with this is like he's going to get the Callista to flip, but we're going to chunk in enough damage to where it doesn't matter.
She waits for me beyond the mist, my queen. You can't stop me.
Oh. There it is. Ripperino. Oh, yeah, man, I forgot all about the other holidays too. I mean, this is a big one in the Cinco de Mayo today. I guess it'll be Seis de Mayo tomorrow for you, but I completely missed out on bringing up May the 4th, and it was like so weird. Like I was at the gym, and they had just like the Star Wars marathon on, but I was really upset they didn't have the closed captioning on, so I couldn't really like follow anything that was happening other than having watched them all 100 times. And so, it's like, man, this is a bit lame. You got to sit here on the exercise machine and not be able to follow along with the dialogue, but it's all right. We made it. And then I like they called it 24 hours of Star Wars or something, but they had the Solo movie on this morning. So I'm curious if there's actually more than 24 hours of content between the Star Wars movies now, with all of the new ones out and everything. Here against Irelia Hecarim, we don't have to open. It's like kind of tempting to open because we just have the merchant already. I think this is okay. It's like if he plays there's like a lot of dudes that he can play that make this feel pretty bad. Shark Chariot's not one of them, so we could have chunked in a bit more damage, but it's okay. There's our boy. Got to get you down. We got our might and everything. This is going to be sweet. I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to roll like 0-8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are unfortunately in Vile Feast range now, but oh, this is what I'm talking about though. This is the stuff we were trying to do. Haunted Relic. Okay. That's kind of lame, dude. Kind of lame. So what happens if we attack? We're definitely attacking with the Spectral Riders. There's no reason not to. We can still get in with a unit here. Let's chunk this damage in. Is it going to be successful? What do y'all think? Are we doing it? God, my emotes are still fucked. Alright, we'll fix that after this game. Alright, we did it. We got that non-damage Slotbot in. Oh, that feels good. Feels good. Uh-oh. We gonna get boomed next turn? At least we have Twisted Fate now, so whenever he makes his play to get all his sharks on the board, we should hopefully be able to just red card them off. He needs like a... Oh yeah, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. How problematic is this? He's got 2 sharks, right? He's played 3 Shark Chariots. We probably just got a gold card here. We can't completely stop this attack. I kind of had in my head that he was going to put all of his ephemerals on the board and then let us just red card him off. That's completely not how the game works. But I think this might be okay. 6 + 9, he's coming at us for 15. If we don't block.
I never miss.
Can he ever kill us? Oh, he's only got 2 sharks. It's just the game messes up in the way it's seen them. Okay, that's fine. I don't think we want... Maybe we should have opened. It's bad if he has some kind of like interactivity. This is much better here now.
Got us covered.
So we're presenting the lethal. He's got to play his bounce spell or whatever he has, and then we can follow up with the demolitionist. I think it's okay.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
GG. Yeah, we got to go and fix this loadout. I'm sorry, I'm putting this low quality content out here. Where are we at? Edit. Did I push the right thing? Nope. Here we go. Right, the boards, Noxus Arena. Gotta find the cat. Let's go with the blue one. Fist bump, please. Now the emotes. Let's see. Selfies, because it's annoying. Cat goes in the top left. Echo, Cupcake. Other Echo, where you at? And Katarina. Oh, it's Ari, isn't it? There it is. Alright. Perfect. Ooh, sorry about that. I ought to just throw away these first 4 games and get that get that garbage level content out of here. Okay, Kindred and the dog. Not the greatest of starts. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Misfortune. I'd like to find a 2-drop here, or at least another 2 1s if we can. Alright. Not the best of times for Decimate, but we did find one of the cheaper plays we're looking for. It's like if he has no plays, then the Saboteur's better. If he has the Treasure Seeker, then we're going to prefer the Precious Pet. Let's go for it. If you're not sure what to do, do the one that does more damage. That's fine. Oh, another one. Good job, us. Aw, that's not awesome. He got the good draw on us. All right, get the Misfortune down. Let's us at least attack with the Crackshock Corsair.
In range. Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Curious, it's like if he blocks, then he's most assuredly just has a black spear in hand. But he's like thinking about it, so our Misfortune should be safe, I guess. Weird. All right, well I guess we're ready to deal with Kindred. Should at least be able to block the Butcher and then Nox and Fervor onto Kindred.
In my sights.
But we're pretty far out of this. Drawing another Decimate was a bit disastrous. Just don't have enough to do. All right, at least got out of that. If we're getting 2 for 1 by Kindred, we're definitely losing.
For the Empire.
Here come the booms, though. Second one will get him to 12. That's not a Kindred. So we get him to 10 with another Demolitionist. We got 8 burn in hand. Maybe. Maybe, fam. I think the question is, do we attack with the Misfortune? It's kind of an interesting attack with Misfortune because we can attack like this. If he wants to take Misfortune down with the Butcher, well, then he could still just take her down with the Reaper. I was trying to look for some kind of attack to where the Reaper is only going to be like a 1 attack in front of what he wants. But it's just not going to play out. Okay. He's going to have to move these around. He needs the Butcher block to the left. Maybe he's not going to figure it out. Slide it back and forth, nothing changes. Oh, okay. That was a bit of luck for us. You missed the block there. You found 1 more point of damage. Interesting. Can you not? Oh, you can't even play this guy without a unit. Sucks to be you, Ravenous Butcher. And the dog. But it's like we don't technically have to block, but we do die to Atrocity next turn if we don't. I'm just gonna risk it. Whenever we're playing these decks, we typically just played like one, maybe two. It's not a card that you typically see a ton of, and so I'll risk it. This is different here, though. We gotta play the Demolitionist first, so we don't find ourselves in a space to where we miss out on the boom. Looks like we got him. GG. Good job, squad. Tearing up the normals like nobody's business. Oh, pretty sweet. It says Pantheon and Zoe. Sure. We got our boy Slotbot, but we can't keep him. You gotta find some ones in here. Ugh, this is a gross looking hand. Got a top deck like the pros, I guess. Nope, not this time. usually if you say it, it happens, right? That's the way it works. Statistics be damned. That's the way things are supposed to be. Maybe he's disconnected. That makes it even easier. He said, I jumped in the normal queues so I didn't have to play against the likes of Bust. Then he shows up, brings it. Oh. What's more of that timer rundown? There you go. Good job. Good job. That was a tough play to put together. Need an extra timer for that. The Slotbot has made an appearance. It's like the merchant doesn't do anything. Like this feels pretty horrible, but I don't think we can go with just without adding dudes to the board. Gotta get something going. Hey, you got that 2 points of damage in. Nice work, my dude. I do worry about this game though, with the presence of Hush. Right, Hush is pretty good against the Slotbot. Still gonna bring him, but gotta worry a little bit here. Alright, now do we bother with Misfortune? No, not now. Not now that we've drawn Twisted Fate. And say probably doesn't block with Zoe. Star chart doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. There's no burst cards in a star chart. Well, I guess that's not true. There is the make a spell one cheaper, but there's no relevant burst cards in the star chart. Yep. People, dude. People don't like to have fun. Do we want to get the point of damage to face? There shouldn't be anything that just gives +1 health. We'll go with the red card so we do a point of damage to face. If he's got a Twin Disciplines, he's going to survive either way. Sure. How many spells is that? Like 4? Up to 4. Okay. It's a little bit of a ways away before the Zoe's threatening a flip. Okay. I wonder if he ever just passes on us. That would have been fairly brutal. Yeah, this is tough. It's like I really want to get the Saboteur and the Misfortune down. Okay. We can try Nox and Fervor on his next attack.
No one's the wiser.
This also makes Might look a little bit better. We like Might through the Warrior. I mean, realistically, he's probably just going to put the Warrior in front of Misfortune, leave Zoe home. We come in for 3, 4. Maybe we'll have 5 for Misfortune. We'll probably play Might next turn. We'll have to wait and see. The thing with Mights, it only does damage in combat, right? We can play Nox and Fervors whenever. We can play Decimates on our opponent's turn, but if we play our spells out of order here, we may find ourselves where we just have a Might in hand, but nothing we can target with it. Zap's kind of interesting, though. He does, like... It's like if we play Zap, does he decide to just start blocking with Zoe? I don't like it. It's like it doesn't feel like it's gonna do enough. Just gives him the opportunity to put another big dude on board. It is bringing in the Zoe. Interesting. So what are we at? We're getting in for 3 at the moment. The two ticks up here, and then the Slotbot. I mean, I don't care about Zoe. Like, let's be real. It's just a matter of, are we gonna find enough time to play all of these spells? Which we're kind of close. It's just, I think we should probably just punch the 3. The downside here is it does give them opportunities to play more combat tricks. And so it's like if he has a combat trick to now save the Warrior against Misfortune, it kind of sucks. But, I mean, he just protected Zoe instead of the Warrior. Okay, let's just get the damage in. Takes him to 7, assuming he doesn't have another card. And then we still get to follow up with Zap, who draws a 3-mana card. Okay.
None are lost. They only await the dawn.
You did not daybreak. I bet that was the intent there.
Order rewards its faithful.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going to be in this deck. That's like kind of strikes me as the kind of dude that wants to be playing Deny, but I'm not entirely worried about it. See if we can't just punch it. The way we do in the Fast and the Furious, we also bring it to the lands of Runeterra. Come out and punch the Nos. So now he needs to have a. Okay, he's dead. He's boomed. I'm gonna say he needs to have the heal too. Got him. Nice. Nice to see that trashy draw we got, bringing the Thunder. The Slotbot on the board, being pivotal. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate the work that you do. Is this a patch week? Is there going to be a patch notes today? Can't remember. When was the last one was on? It shouldn't be. It should be next week. It wouldn't be like a big patch week, right? It's just been a week since the new one's the last one. But I thought it would be the space as to where if Riot felt like the play cast rules were too far out of line or something, you might see a B patch to tone down Ezreal or something. But I don't think any of the cards that were affected by the play cast thing seem too far out of whack. I haven't been overly worried by Lux or Ezreal or any of them. It wouldn't surprise me one day to maybe see Ezreal toned down, like losing a point of health or needing 7 targets to flip or something. But I don't think he's out of line at this point. Ramp cards. What is this? Oh, okay. It's like well, he's playing Tryndamere Trundle. That's fine, but it's like I saw the Freylord Demacia and then got kind of confused.
No prey, no pay.
So we'll add Misfortune. If he's got a Blighted Ravine, then kind of whatever. I mean, that's a spot maybe we should have just passed. Like, right when he just sends it to us like that. We still have this, like, really powerful board with a bunch of burn in hand. That was kind of greedy on his end, but I think we're still okay.
Guns blazing.
Sure. What are we gonna steal? What you got for us, merchant? The Blighted Ravine. Nobody wants that. Can nug him for 2 though. This is our new burn package, the new burn suite coming at you with the Blighted Ravines. All right.
Gotta go with the flow.
Here comes the damage.
Time for violence.
Ready with my double up. Seems good. All right, he gains 3. They don't usually play stuff like Troll Chant. I can't imagine he has a way to break out of this double up, but he's playing Demacia for some reason. Maybe he's playing like Cytheria of the Clouds, like 10 drop Cytheria, and that's why there's Demacia here.
Shock and awe.
Okay. We got Voices. Ooh. Ooh, does literal nothing in our deck. I guess we can get the 2 empty mana gems. You gotta slow my roll on the literal nothing, but it's about as close as it gets. We're not drawing anything with this. Watch this. Are you all ready for this? That's what it's about right there. You do your 3 damage your way, I'll do my 3 damage my way. Nice. Nice. GG. 6-1. All right, we got one more battle in us today. These pirates battles haven't been taking too long. Good showing, boys. Way to celebrate the holidays in style. The Sombrero bros. I'm gonna catch so much shit for that. Not a sombrero bust. It's not a sombrero. It's a bird, not a dog. You say Vigio wrong. Load up the comments. Here they come. All right, another one of these horrible starts. Not looking great. Maybe though. Maybe things will turn around with the Black Market Merchant.
Won't get past me.
This is so brutal if we bring in the rear guard open and he has a Mystic Shot. Nothing else to do.
Ready.
Alright. The Merchant's gonna bring us something good. Nab it up, my dude. Nab it up.
Let's make tomorrow today.
Oh, learn from the master.
Let's get to work.
Selfie. That's pretty good. One must admit. We can ignore this Riven. That's not a big deal.
No prey, no
Pretty tempted to block Forge Chef if he comes in. Sure. Definitely feel better about it now. Say there's no combat tricks that can play for 1 mana. You can have like flipped ribbons in your hand and stuff for the an extra copy of ribbon in hand to get a weapon hilt, but not with the way that went.
Watch your back.
I'll do better this time.
We're working here.
No looking back.
Okay, this will be a might. I wanna punch through this misfortune and take down the ribbon. Well, we'll take down the ribbon either way, but
Need clear.
I want this to be a might turn. Even better over here on the rear guard. I'd love to see like a mystic shot or something come down before we play our might though. Okay. Boom 'em. I don't remember if this deck plays Get Excited or not. Oh, if they do, it's not here.
These hands no metal.
All right, looking good, looking good. Got him to 8. Have like 1,000,000 damage in hand. I like it. Do y'all think we did it? Are we good? Go ahead and bring that boom. Don't care what Victor does. I guess I shouldn't just say that. I guess if Victor hits like lifesteal or something, this is annoying. But this does at least feel like one of these boards where we can beat a lifesteal. We have the Nox and Fervor to prevent one of the combats. Tough isn't enough. Does cause a bit of problems with double up though. Alright, squad, let's get in there. Think we did it. Think we did it. We go with the Decimator, do we go with the Demolitionist? Do we go with the double up? So many options, so many choices. I want the one that has the most style. I'm going Demolitionist, it's been decided.
I think we have something on that case. War Mason. Reporting for
There it is. Black Powder Grenade. Fireworks for Cinco de Mayo, right? What you got for us, dude? Gonna do stuff? Don't feel like this matters ever. GG. 7-1. Almost got to the 8-0 with the Steve. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. And so yeah, we can pull this up a bit. Again, this is just here for the holiday funsies. We've done a couple of fun videos over the past couple of days. We had the 2-year anniversary one yesterday with the skins with Vi and Jinx. Here I wanted to get a little holiday video in, let everyone know how wonderful tacos are in case you don't know. Get you a little history lesson and stuff in there, educational and educational. So hitting everything from all the fronts, and I'll swing back into the Masters grind with the next one. And so I can't remember what days of the week it is. This is like Wednesday, so I guess like the next 2 videos will probably be Ranked Masters, and then we'll jump into the Gauntlets when it's the weekend for me. But it's been a nice change of pace having these kind of funsy videos in here. And I've been kind of like thinking and wondering how to kind of incorporate this kind of thing in. I want to be able to play like meme decks and stuff and not feel like I always just have to be playing in the Masters queue. And so it's been kind of nice to just get these fun ones in here. It's just nice to get the kind of oddball decks and the meme decks and the decks that aren't, pure ladder grinders, to where, we could take this and run it on the ladder and we'll probably go like 3 and 5. But you don't get like as many opportunities to do this cool stuff with like Slotbot and mites and stuff. And this was also one of those things that was kind of nice with Expedition, in that you were forced to play cards, right? You might run across a card that you would never play in Constructed, and you get an opportunity to do battle with something you may not use. And so I don't think, Slotbot plus Might is the most powerful thing we could be doing right now. But It's not to say that there isn't like a Twisted Fate turbo draw deck in the future that it kind of pays to remember. Hey, remember we did that Slotbot might thing back on Cinco de Mayo. Maybe we'll bring that out and give it a try here as new cards are released, and so we'll see. But otherwise, pirates are good. The pirates is still a pretty powerful deck. It's probably underrepresented in the meta as it stands. But it's pretty powerful and strong, and certainly belongs up there, especially once you're kind of fixing your numbers a little bit with the removal of black market merchants and slot bots and stuff. But either way, I had a good time with this one. I hope you all enjoyed the video too. Hope you get yourself a good taco before the day's over. Maybe learned a thing or two along the way. Had a good time watching. This is Bust. We thank you for being here.